Welcome to the Occult Baby Challenge. I first saw Kelsey and Peachake do this challenge on her YouTube channel, and it's based on the Mystical Motherhood Challenge created by SimSav. My matriarch, Crystal Ovum, just gave birth to our vampire baby, Roman, and now there's 3 ankle biters to take care of. At least Red is a toddler now and can take care of himself to a degree. After doing tummy time with Luna, Crystal hung up Roman's birth certificate and photo of his father. For those of you wondering why I have this food display in the kitchen, it's because it's refrigerated and toddlers can get food from it on their own. This way I don't need to drag food out of the refrigerator when my toddlers get hungry. Crystal is now living in a perpetual state of exhaustion and only getting minutes of sleep at a time between childcare tasks and household chores. I'm also using this tent from Dream Home Decorator instead of toddler beds because up to 2 children or toddlers can sleep in it at a time, and it builds the imagination skill when toddlers play in it. Once Crystal was rested enough, she invited over Ellis Solano, a spellcaster she previously met. It's time to make baby number 4. And I know in a previous video I said his name was Elias, but no, it's Ellis. Sorry for the confusion. She took a photo of Ellis for her wall and then they got to work, but the pregnancy test came back negative. Oh. Okay, Sims don't get pregnant every time they try, so that's okay, we'll just try again. But that time she didn't get pregnant either. We don't have time for this, the babies need things. And Ellis tried to leave. No, sir, you don't get to leave until I'm pregnant. Negative again, what's going on? And after the 4th attempt came back negative, I remembered I made one of my spellcasters in this save file unable to have children, and I think it was him. Great, I gotta find someone else. I didn't have any more time to waste on Ellis, so I just ignored him until he left. Crystal's needs were awful, the kids' needs were awful, and the dust bunnies had come back. Yet another thing I didn't have time for. Red finally got his toddler makeover, and I kept the hairstyle the game gave him. Luna got her infant makeover too. I changed her hair, and I used this wolf onesie for most of her outfits. And then the house got a makeover. I moved the car outside and converted the garage into a new bedroom for Mom. And the dust was driving me nuts while building, so I actually had Crystal vacuum partway through the remodel. I gave Crystal a more comfortable bed and made a separate toddler room and infant room for the house. Finally, I have a changing table with an attached trash can. The diapers everywhere were driving me nuts. While caring for Roman, Crystal reached level 8 of the parenting skill, and then I created a club so she could meet more potential baby daddies. Yes, one of them is a woman, but she's an alien, so I figured maybe knowing an alien will help Crystal get abducted. She met a merman named Keanu Hekakia and a spellcaster named Michael Bolton. No, that's not a reference to the singer, it's a reference to the movie Office Space, which is a reference to the singer. The chemistry with Keanu wasn't great, but Crystal hit it off well with Michael, so she sent everyone but Michael home. She got his picture and started to put the moves on him, but she was interrupted by a call from Enrique asking if he should go on a date with Faith Sear. I don't really care what you do, Enrique. I got what I needed from you. Things kept progressing with Michael, and it wasn't long before they christened Crystal's new bed. She's pregnant, finally. Michael didn't look exactly thrilled to hear the news, and he left pretty quickly after hearing it. Red got a bath and got some potty training, and then Luna sat up on her own for the first time. She can now scoot around on her own. After a little more childcare, Crystal went to bed, and Roman aged up to an infant. He got the cautious trait. I sold his bassinet and upgraded the tub to a shower tub so Crystal can shower instead of taking slow baths every time. Crystal continued to do childcare and to take naps in between chores, while Red mostly took care of himself and leveling up his skills. Crystal continued writing her book, Ren Again. She's falling behind on daddy books at this point. She hasn't even started writing her book about Michael yet. I got a ball pit and toddler slide for the backyard to help Red with his movement skill. Crystal finished writing Ren Again and sold it to a publisher, but didn't have time to get started on another book quite yet. So she could try to get some rest, she called and hired a nanny for the day. And then Enrique showed up at the house, and since Luna is his daughter, I had her interact with him. But little did I know, Enrique's fury was maxed out, and he was about to go on a werewolf rampage in this house.